And so, cause you went to Big Time with your album already done. Talk about like who you worked on. This is the album you working on with Dopey and
Right, Prone to Bad
yeah.
Dreams. It was already
But this came from the tracks with Dopey and
right.
you.
Yeah, that turned into my record.
Hmm.
All the stuff I was doing with Dope B. Dope B was my main producer, the only producer. You know what I mean? And we put it
He
together.
did straighten it out.
He did straighten it out.
Man,
Yeah, he did straighten it out.
it's a classic.
After I die,
Ooh.
him and Klondike Cat did mine went blank. Screw got mine went blank and just turned it into something, something real
But that was on the
amazing.
next album though.
Yeah, you're right. That was on the next album. It was moving fast. But yeah, Dope E produced majority of that record.
Man.
Pimp C did a track on Prone to Bad Dreams too. Cut You in Half. Featuring Pimp C and Bun. They rapped on it and he did the track.
So, but that didn't happen until after Big Time, or you had linked up with them before that.
I was on that label when I did that. I met them through that label. I ain't just know them already.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That label had them. It was his artist. You feel me? So I met them when I went there.
So, what's your story to joining the label?
To what?
What's your story to like joining the label? Like Pimp C, like walked in there and was just you
I
know what I'm saying.
mean,
You did the same kind of thing, like just hey, I got some
I was
music.
just doing me. I mean, I ain't had to go through them to get on that label. I was taking my music to the flea market to the dude that owned the label. You know what I mean? So I kept taking him my records. He was looking for somebody to sign in South Park, which I know it was a whole lot of others, but it ended up being me.
Hmm.
Which in the last interview I was telling you I still was taking my music to Jay Prince and rap a lot. I was able to, call Jay and Jay, tell me to meet him somewhere and I'll jump in the car with him and we'll listen to my music and he inspired and encouraged me, keep recording, I like the direction you going, keep recording. I'm like, okay, you know what I mean?
Did that relationship come from Nip going over there?
Yeah, that relationship came from Nip and Dope them being over there. I was with Dope all the time. I be with them when they go to rap a lot sometimes, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that relationship came from me being on their records. I was on Gangsta Nip record. I
Right.
was on the Terrorist record. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was around.
Is that your first time like getting in a professional recording atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was out here chasing it. So anywhere it was at, I was after it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I just like I do all the traveling to the towns. That's just pretty much how I was. So yeah, I was trying to get over there.
Hmm.
And at the end of the day, being patient, being part of their projects, I still got my dreams in my mind. I'm on my own record. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah,
Who are you? Are you meeting other rap lot artists while you over there,
I mean,
or
I
like
knew
starting to
Big
gain those
Chief.
relationships?
Yeah. I mean, Fifth Ward Boys. You know what I mean? Was over there. Of course, Face, Will, Bill. Rest in peace to Bill. Happy birthday to Face and Willie D. Scorpio season.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I used to tour with Gangsta Nip, so I was on the Geto Boy tours with Nip. Yes,
Man,
I mean, so I was around.
wait, how was we ain't finna just move past that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? We ain't finna move past Ghetto Boy tours with Gangsta Nip in the '90s, man. Talk about that, man. What stands out
oh
from that period?
man, just Texas loving the Geto Boys, the venues being packed, and me going out there, you know, helping Nip with his show. You know what I mean? So, we still wasn't doing well. I always was on Nip Records, so if I was featured on a record, we'll perform that song that I'm on too. But I basically was hyping Nip,
Hmm.
but I still knew the logistics of I'm here with this situation. I'm finna promote myself. You feel me? That that's always, what I mean. So just getting around, doing my thing, letting motherfuckers know who I was.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? On that platform.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah. So I got to know Jay. Man. All the rap a lot of OGs. They know the Blankster. You know what
Mm.
I mean? It's love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They used to put me on shows with Nip. My album ended up coming out, and they used to book me for shows with Nip too. It'd be times people wanted blank. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So they'll be, hey, we need you over here in Texas City or something. You know what I mean? So I was doing my own shows too.
Donnie Houston.